Hi, Stepping Stones. So today's counting activity will be focusing on skip counting by threes. When we learn about skip counting, we usually just focus on twos, fives, and tens, but I wanted to throw counting by threes in there just for a day, just so we can get a little bit familiar with that too, because it's also super easy, and I only have like one little activity for you guys. Yeah. So we are gonna use our number skip counting chart that I had made in the last video about the twos. Hopefully you guys made one too and you still have one so that you can also use it. So we're gonna color in the numbers counting by threes, and then I'm gonna show you guys a quick activities that you can do at home to help you with your skip counting. All right, so let's get started. So here's our skip counting chart, and everything counted by two is in orange, and I'm gonna do blue circles for counting by threes. So to count by threes, you start with three, of course. So I'm gonna make my little blue bubbles in there. And the thing about counting by threes and why I'm choosing bubbles instead of coloring it all in is because you're going to run into numbers that are also already orange. So to avoid confusion, I figured that you would be able to see the bubbles on top of the orange instead of just coloring it all in another color. So everything that is bubbled is counted by threes. You don't have to copy me. You can put stickers on every third number. You could do stripes, squares. You could color it in if you want, as long as it makes sense to you. So once you've done all that, and you have, it goes in order 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, all the way up to 30. And when you read it, it starts from 1, goes across at 5, and then it starts over from the beginning, so you're not confused on what order to read it in. Okay, so now that we have our skip counting chart highlighted with our number threes, you can push that to the side and maybe you can use it for our next activities so that you know 3, 6, 9, 12, and you know what number comes after the next number when you're counting by threes. So for this next activity, you could use a bunch of pennies, coins or nickels, paper clips, any little item that comes in abundance, that comes like there's a lot of little things. So even like Legos or something. You'll see. Watch. So I actually didn't have any of the things I listed, so I took my time and just drawing out a bunch of red circles, and then I'll cut them up and I'm going to use that. But that's what I mean, just a bunch of tiny little things that we're going to use for counting pieces. And so after, here's here's all my my little red snowflakes. I don't know why I did this part in slow motion. But anyways, so, and it's still it's still going. Why did I do that? Anyways, we're going to make a chart, and we're going to make one line down and then about, I don't know, maybe 4 lines across. It depends on how many little pieces you have. I didn't make that many, so I'm only gonna use these lines here and count down from 3, 6, and 9. You can go all the way up to 15, 24, however far you want to practice. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna use these little pieces to line them up along the number and group them by 3. So it's a counting exercise. So the first one is 3, since we're counting by 3. So I put 3 little red dots there. The next one is 6, and I'm going to put 6 red dots here, but I'm also going to group them into 3s so I can see how many 3s are in the number 6, how many groups of 3s are in the number 6. And I'm going to do the same for the number 9 as well. See how many groups of 3s are in the number 9 after I put all my red dots out. And so this is something that's really easy to make, that you can do at home, that can help you with your counting. You can also do it with 2s and 5s and 10s and see how many groups of 2s are in the number 8 or how many groups of 5s are in the number 10. That was a simple math practice, or not math, just a simple counting practice for counting by 3s. And again, you can use that exercise to help you with counting by 2s and then 5s and 10s when we get to it later this week. So yeah, I hope that is useful to you, and I miss you guys. Bye.